guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
What the hell is even that?
I hope you're taking care of yourselves and your mental health. Today I was like, let me just come back with my story times because I really was on top of things. I remember being in this group chat with other YouTubers, and one other YouTuber was like, guys, please don't try to be talking stage nothing with Thandi because you end up being a story time. And what about it? You don't do shakara and you won't end up being a story time, period. I'm going to be talking to you about how I fumbled the German passport. Anyway, I don't even remember how this man and I met. How did we even meet? Like, it was a mess. Listen, the time I turned 21, 22, 23, don't ask me anything. I apologize if you met that version of me. I don't know her. I stand on that 10 toes down. I know everything I was doing. I take full accountability. I was living my life. I was living my truth at that time. I've since accepted my Lord and Savior, and I've stopped doing these worldly things. But anyway, I wasn't like whiling or anything. Because if I really was whiling, then why were all these people saying, are you trying to get married? I don't remember how this man and I met, child. All I know is that I was in Nizhny Novgorod. I was at Lobs, shout out. And oof, my hands are itching. Money is coming, money, hey, must be funny in a rich man's world. So then I would be lying, guys. I would be lying if I said I remember how I met this man. I don't. But all I know is that we were talking for a very long time, because one thing about it, I would drag out that talking stage just to see if you are, legit. So I was like, my older brother is dating a hand that's, German, and it'll be vibey if you and I got together. And then I was like, my English is not very good. I'm actually talking to you using Google Translate. So then I was like, don't worry, my sister-in-law would teach me German and I'll be able to talk to you, and would laugh it off. Guys, he wasn't joking. He would, and this is where I was like, Thandi, you do not fear death. There's nothing that you fear in this world, in fact. Because we never actually video called. We never actually did phone call. It was just through text. And yeah, it was just vibey. Like, I would have lectures obviously morning till late afternoon into the evening, and then obviously he would be going to work. So really and truly would just be like, hi, good morning, and then you move it right along and you talk at night, right? But this is all through text, guys. And this man was never missing unless he says, oh yes, he worked in a nearby city called Dzerzhinsk. Dzerzhinsk, for those of you who don't know, from Nizhny Novgorod, is like driving from Lincoln, Omaha, or Harare Marondera, or what? Kweru, maybe? Yeah. Vibes. It's just far but not far. It's only 54 minutes to an hour's drive, And I was like, dog, you're so close, I'm so close, we are both free on the weekends. What's going on? Why have you been talking for all this while? Because those days I was single, I just broken up with yeast infection, and yeah, I was just on my celibate tip. I was not even entertaining nobody. I was just like, no, I'm done with men. But you know what? I can talk to some people. And that's the other thing that I just want to talk about briefly before I move on with the story time. Please do not go to the market when you're hungry. I say what I said. Period. So then, why have we not, spend time with one another, and we don't even do video calls, no Skype, nothing. Those days Skype was popping. Why have we not done any of that? What's going on? Are you real? And then he's like, yeah, of course I'm real. And to show you that I'm real, I'm gonna organize a car to come and pick you up. I was like, another red flag. I want a moto, and you're working full time. And I know you're making money because you are working in mines, one of those top positions. And then he's like, well, I'm German. I was only posted here because you worked for a German company in Russia. I was only posted here for work, so I don't see the point in me buying a car when I'm just gonna go back home. Me, guys, the thing about me is I don't like to argue. I don't like to, I don't push. I don't ask too many questions. Basically, some people can think that they can play me, but really and truly, I am 5 steps ahead and I would have spotted what you're trying to do. But in this case, I was just like, It's fine, whatever. Send the car. It's like, yeah, this is my homeboy. You know, he's Russian, but yeah. We use him as a company to just transport us around the city, and I'm gonna ask him to come pick you up. And then I was like, oh, okay, this is cute, whatever. Pack an overnight bag. I'm like, I messaged my friend. we're gonna call her Taya. So I was like, Taya, this man says he's gonna send a car and we're gonna stay at this hotel. If anything happens to me, if I don't message you in the space of like 30 minutes each time, call the police. Taya was like, go have fun, you're single now, you know, like let loose, whatever. Because I really was about yeast infection, guys. Like, it was not even funny. And then I was like, you know what, it's cool. So then he sends the car. I take Taya, this is the model of the car, this is the number plate, and I'm leaving now. I actually turned on my location because I was like, I'm not trying to play any games here because I legit don't know this man. Where am I going? What was going on? What's happening? But you know what? I still went. I get there, it's a cute little boutique hotel. He gets me my own room. I was like, green flag. Because some men are fast as hell. He will want to book a room and you both stay in that room even though we don't know each other. What are you doing, sir? Also, at the same time, you're a big girl. Where do you think you're going? I love that he respected me and got me my own room. Guys, when I saw this man, like, I had seen the pictures on social media and everything. Let me just paint the picture for y'all. This man was like 6'1", 6'2", brunette, icy blue eyes, okay, tatted. He was my coloring book. Actually, I'm gonna name drop him because what the heck? Michael? It was Michael, girl, like. Coloring book. He was tatted from here, guys. Even his chin was tatted. His fingernails were tatted. His calf muscles were tatted. Everything tatted. I'm talking everything, girl. But it was gorgeous. He was very tall, dark, handsome. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous man, you know. And I was like, okay. Hello. I'm so silly. What the heck? This man does not speak a smidge of English. I don't speak a smidge of German. But you know what? The vibes were immaculate. We made it work that weekend. That weekend was magical. I also think that he thought I was gonna harvest his organs or something because he had his homeboy with him most of the time, guys. Because I'm like, okay, you should have told me that this was the case. Then I would have brought my homegirl too, because what you mean? This is actually gonna be a very short story time because Michael tore my heart out in the end. What do we expect? Actually, no. I think it was just a miscommunication. Let's just say that. Let's just go with that, child. I was very excited about Michael. I messaged my friend Taya and I told her, hey, I'm safe. It's actually not a catfish. He's even better than the pictures. And he's gorgeous as F. He came next morning, Friday. We went to bed. We had dinner, went to bed. Saturday morning, he comes knocking on my door. He walks in. He was wearing, I remember what he was wearing. Baby pink t-shirt, blue shorts. They were not like, they were just like cute little shorts. They're not short shorts. They're just cute little shorts just above the knee. White Nike Air Forces, white socks. He was a very clean, immaculate man. Even his room, because I was like, yeah, get out of your room, come to my room and see how I live. I don't know why he was inviting me to his room, child. Like, and also there's just like a mining town. It's like, there's not much to do there because everybody's just there literally to work and nothing more. So then I'm like, you easily could have come to Nizhny. But then I was like, oh, I have to leave for work. I'm on call, la, 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 la. So you have to come here just in case they, whatever. And then there was like this nice little strip mall close to a boutique hotel. And then we're walking around and I saw so many things that I liked and I didn't want to break a bag. But I'm like, Michael, does Michael notice? Michael's like, la 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 la. walking. And then he saw this one t-shirt that I was like, this one I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving this t-shirt, Michael. That's when he finally got it for me. Because I'm like, I want you to buy me this homo. How can you come take me to where there's Christian Dior, where there's Versace, where there's all these nice things, and we just leave with this little t-shirt from little go-go in a kiosk? I mean, it was a nice cause. I mean, we're supporting local businesses and everything, but like, there's all these, even H&M, guys, Zara, just basic Zara and H&M. You can't, hey, Michael was stingy. And Michael, now Saturday night dinner, his friend excuses himself because he had to go to work. Again, they were on call. Any second they could be called to come on site. Michael and I are now eating. The food was good at the boutique hotel. It was a very nice, clean place. I liked it. And then I start asking questions because me, what are you asking me for here? What? English bundles are not. But that's how we're talking actually. Like, the English are so poor, guys. This is why I need to learn many more languages, because you need to learn languages to network, to talk to people, you know? So then, what are we doing here? What's your plan? Now that we've met, what are we gonna do? And also, if you have to ask that question, ladies, it's shy. But anyway, no, we're still in the talking stage. It really wasn't that deep. I was just so glad to have spent that time with him to actually see that this person is for real. And then he was very shy, very reserved, but in his eyes, in those icy blue eyes, I was like, I could see. What was that? Anyway, Michael was so sweet, Shim. I really liked him. And then we went to bed. And then the next morning, breakfast. We are now about to check out because I have to go back to class. I've got classes Monday to Friday. Michael drops the question, Saka, are we gonna get married or no? What's your plan? Or you just wanna like hook up, or you expect me to be like a sugar daddy to you? What's your plan? Guys, I'm only 22. Even 6 did this. Like, I'm coming there, show me that you're serious. I'm coming to Russia, write me a visitor's letter or whatever, a letter of support. Those days they just didn't offer anybody, you know, visas. You had to have a reason to show intent that you're going there for some reason, to visit a family, friend, whatever, or business, whatever, right? And then I was like, I'm coming there so that we discuss and sit down and agree that we're gonna get married. Even if it's, Michael did the same thing. I am getting married in December, whether it's to you or it's someone else. So tell me now what you want. Guys, again, I'm only 22. I'm still finding my feet. I'm still wanting to explore the world, talk to people, get to know as many people so that I know what it is that I like and don't like. I've just barely started understanding things. I've just barely touched adult life. Like, I just turned 21 yesterday. Chill, bro. I'm not even thinking about marriage right now. To be honest, I really just started thinking about marriage when I was like 25, 26. That's the honest truth. Actually 27. Let's just be honest. Let's be truthful here. Because this is our journal. This is where we're honest. 22, I was wilding. Okay. I was having a good time. And then I hesitated. And I think that gave him cold feet, because I could tell his energy just shifted. Then I was like, well, just been in the talking stage, bro. Like, let's get to know each other. What are your values? You love me, but will your family accept me? And if there's conflict, how are we going to dissolve that? Because we're from 2 different cultures. Let's talk about that before we get into something serious. Are you going to love and accept my family? Am I going to love and accept your family? Okay, you're telling me you're Catholic. Great. Half my family is also Catholic, so we're set on that. But do we want a Catholic wedding? Because also, I'm also SDA. Are you willing to get an SDA wedding? Things like that, like kids. What do you want? What is it that you hope for? I hope to continue my education. Are you okay with that? I hope to be a working mom as well. Will you be able to do your duties as well as the man? Are you going to be traveling like this? Which country are we going to live in? Like, don't just rush marriage. The thing about me is that I'm very emotionally intelligent. I take time. Even if I was whiling, I was thinking about these things. that, okay, what's the game plan here about my life, my personal growth? What is it that I want? Right? So because I hesitated, he just became so cold. Guys, I don't even remember. He just gave me a hug and gave me a peck here. The whole weekend you've been, but now you just, and you turn around, you don't even look back to see if the car sped off. What if the guy drove with me in the opposite direction? Didn't even check up on me when I got to thing. And then he sends me a message. So you here just playing games. I'm like, that's not what I said. I said, let's take our time to get to know each other, you know? I also need to figure out what is it exactly that I want. But I guess Michael was just like, this one. Guys, this happened in March. One day, very close to my birthday. And it's my birthday, ask December. I'm about to turn 23. Jordan here, you know, I'm feeling myself. Michael and I were talking, but not that much. We're just now cordial. It was just not as flirtatious. We're just like neutral, because in my head we're keeping it cute. We're getting to know each other. I opened Facebook, guys. Michael married to Ningi. Oh, dream wedding, everything, guys. Wait, I'm better sugar, better strong. That been on a chando. Me pay no roa. Ding 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 ding. I'm here to tell you. No, I don't want to say it. But I know you knew what I'm gonna say. Michael Achata. Oh, Michael Shadi Risham. Guys, when I brought you back home and had a baddie, guys, he was gorgeous. He had even like these I don't know if they were real, but he was pierced. He was just gorgeous. And it was a very serious, he used to walk like this, like he's walking on air. Like he was like, yeah, he was gorgeous. I'm not even gonna lie about that. But you know what? I was just like, it's cool. I just said, I commented under those pictures because what do you mean? I said, congratulations.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
He liked it. I cannot make this up, bro. Like, I cannot make this up. But you know what? God was like, keep calm. You see, you got it right. It's a Michael, but it's not the right direction. Let's just bring you back home. Let me even stalk his Facebook. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe he just was like, no, I'm a married man now. Let me come off social media. I don't know. But I cannot find him anymore. And that's okay. I probably shouldn't be looking him up because that's weird. And also, if I find him, then what? That's the story about Michael. I hope you enjoyed the story time. Yeah, you hesitate, Shiri Ino Buruka. So, yeah, I don't know how to feel about this one. I was actually flabbergasted because even until today, I'm just like, everything just happened so fast. Guys, I feel like we should all learn to choose ourselves the way men do, because that's actually such a healthy, I don't know, what do y'all think? Choosing ourselves, let's just be selfish with her. Because if someone tells you no, take it and go, you know, just take your L and go. I don't even know why I felt the need to tell you this story. Actually, there's another story I wanted to tell you, but I don't think I have the guts to share this one. Maybe I should start a Patreon and upload that one there, because this one is so hectic. It's so hectic, and I don't think I want to give the YouTube streets that one for the free, bestie. Anyway, bye. Take care of yourselves and your mental health.